Hello there viewers, Expert Bomber here, and welcome to another Fallout 4 settlement tour. And in today's tour, I'm going to show you what I have done, or what I've been trying to do with the Mechanist Lair for the past week or so. So I'm not going to show you any previews of this place before and after and whatever, because I just couldn't find the save files. But anyway, let's get on with the tour anyway, because you didn't come for the before, you came for the after. So welcome to the Institute 2.0. And spoiler alert, I'm warning you right now, this is what happened to everyone in the Institute after the explosion at the CIT ruins. And in here, you just walk in the main entrance. There will usually be someone sitting here, but I haven't gotten all the people here yet. I actually only have one Institute person. And the decontamination arc? Yeah, right. So, this just removes your radiation. Now let me turn that off. And pretty simple concept. This will be, you know, I don't know, the control room where they will just like monitor who comes in and out. And here we have the one guy that is here. Yeah, whatever. Have a few turrets because there's no actual way to get like Institute turrets and whatever that you would have in the Institute. And getting like stuff here was very annoying because because of the fact that it is a closed settlement, you can't actually get any food in here, so it's really kind of weird how this all works. Here I just have the standard generator room with just a lamp. I couldn't make this look any Institute realistic type anyway, so I just placed this generator here. Nothing much to it. In here we have the actual room where the guy will sit, terminal, some consoles, nothing too much. And in here we have, well, this is where the workshop area is. Nothing much to this. Yeah, it's just where the workshop is. I just built around all of this stuff, and for some reason I removed this ramp that the Mechanist would go up to here, but it's still there somehow, invisible. But the disable commands don't always work, so anyway, this part is not really for show, but what you really want to see is the top part. Now I know what you're thinking. This street light here does not go with the whole Institute theme. I could not find any lights for this place. I really could not. The lighting in the mods, it's so bad with all the other lights. So this is the thing I had to go with for now. But that's not our main problem now, is it? Alright, so the first place I'm going to show you is just going to be a little lounge area that I just recently placed. And you know, it's going to be a little place for people to relax and discuss their horrible problems of the Commonwealth, drinking Nuka-Cola and vodka. Those are the only two things allowed to drink in this specific area, due to chemical problems and whatever. I just totally made that up. So here we have a bench, you know, just a standard little bench with some Institute trees, because you could never find this type of tree in the Commonwealth. If you're wondering how the Institute went with the same exact design, is because of the one spot in the Institute that did not get exploded, and you know, I could, you know, build with all the materials and go with the same design. Here's the fire panel, so you can put out any fires with these trees, because oxygen is valuable in this closed up space. In here we have the conference room with, for some reason there's a thing of security cameras behind here, but I guess it's useful. At some point it's going to be useful. Anyway, good enough for a good amount of people. 8 people can sit at this table. And yeah, that's a conference room. So, and the other thing with these doors, they kind of look shitty from the other side. Like, this side just looks weird, because it looks like they're floating and whatever. Again, Institute items are not very stable with mods in general and with the game. So, moving along, here we have our dining area, like our kitchen, or, you know, standard little place. And I don't know why Isabel Cruz is over here. I'm not gonna tell you who this person is, because Automatron DLC spoiler alert. Not telling you who that is anyway. Here we have, you know, some table, food, and drinks and whatever. Thanks to the DLC Decorator mod, I can now have static loot without having to throw everything on the floor every time I get up. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna show you this room in here. This is just basically the Mechanist Lair in a nutshell. I did not change anything in here, just so it gives it more of a realistic look, because the way I'm gonna have this whole storyline is that this is still work in progress, and it's gonna be until I stop playing Fallout 4. because I'm not gonna end up covering this up. And the Institute people just stumbled upon this place and decided to make a whole new Institute. So I'm gonna decide later on if they're gonna be the good guys or the bad guys. But anyway, here we have, well, nothing here because it's just a door. So the next thing I'm gonna show you is basically the houses that I like. It's a very simple design. Like I just had like a bed, a little dining area, maybe sitting area, and a bathroom, because that's what they had in the other institute. Just the point is that the bathrooms are kind of small, cramped up, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second, because this one's actually big compared to the other two. Yep, that's what I just said. It's actually big compared to the other two. Another bench, another fire panel, and here are the other two houses. This one just has two beds. For some reason, this stupid smudge is just sitting there. For some stupid reason. I don't know why. I cannot remove this. Two beds here. And then we have another terminal. Here's the other cramped up bathroom, which you can hardly even get in. Oh, and these showers are a very cool addition to the Institute items. Like, in general, they're very cool. But anyway, out of the showers. And then the last one upstairs is just like, I'm guessing one more Institute house. Same thing, same concept. The only thing that the terminal has changed is that because of the terminal having the freaking microscope on it. Anyway, that's all about this part. And this build is not very big, and I forgot to place trees on this, but there is probably going to be a part 2 to this build, and I'll tell you why in just a sec. But first, I'm going to show you the rest of this place. Here I just placed 2 trees so I can give it a bit of a better atmosphere, I'm guessing, for the dining area, which I placed this after the trees. But anyway, here we have this weird ass looking floor. Nothing really much to this. Here we have the control room where all the Institute people will just sit and do their duties and check if everything's okay on the outside and if everything's okay on the inside and blah blah blah. That's all about this. A lot of consoles. Nothing really much of the Institute items, but with this Mechanist Lair, I just had so many limitations. And the last and final room I'm gonna show you is the Synth production room. Now, if you're wondering, no, I actually have not seen how the room used to. I actually have seen it in videos, but I cannot make an exact replica. I cannot make anything close to it. So what I decided to do is put a what are these called? Cryo cells, I think? Cryopods, yeah, cryopod in the middle, where the synth will be made from all kinds of different chemicals and weird things, reactions going on in these tubes. And I put some acoustic panels, I think those are called. Yep, acoustic panels, because it tends to become very loud in here, and the synths kind of scream for some reason. It's a malfunction they have because of the new way they're building them. But yeah, that's basically it about this room. I'll just close this up. Anyway, so that is basically it for this build. I could not make too many things because there was like a small amount of space. And to make this actually look not shitty, like that thing, I hate myself for leaving those, but I could not remove those as well. Anyway, and now I'm gonna have a little surprise for you. For the next time I make this, for the part 2, I want you guys to tell me what to do with this room and this room. Because I wanted to put like merchants and stuff here, but you cannot put food, you cannot put merchants. There's like no way for anyone to actually live here without dying instantly. Only robots could probably live here. But, I can't even put food. I'll show you right now. This is not a problem with my mods. I couldn't even do it in the vanilla version. Let's see. Let's go to resources. All you see is water and miscellaneous resources. The missed resources has nothing, and the water has just water. There's no food here. And then you have the, I'm guessing, stores, because, wait, where would those be? Oh yeah, those would be in resources. There would be another category here which would be named stores. 2 categories from the resources are missing, so I can't even do that. So, I want you guys to tell me what to do with these 2 rooms. They're, well, tiny compared to some of the other rooms. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading lately, but there's been a lot of shit going on in my life, and also exams still. I have another 2, but I promise you guys I'm probably going to be doing from 1 video per 2 days. So anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. Peace out, everybody. And I had the whole server was lagging because of Treyarch servers or whoever servers or Activision. I don't know who the hell has the servers anymore. But using potatoes as servers, it's not going to be very helpful. Literally, stop using potatoes. It's ridiculous. I have never in my life had so much lag in a game. Like, you're going to want to make people just not play.